everybody. Today I'm going to make a little video about how to make a good OC. So most people may struggle in Gacha Club, and I'll actually make a little video about how to make a character. I'll focus right now only on girls because I need to admit I suck at boys. So step 1, I recommend blanking your character and everything out, so it will be easier for you to actually design it. For boys, I recommend putting like this on the top, and for girls I recommend putting like this so that you will know. Alright, let's start with the hair. So I have different types of hair. So if you want to create much more tomboyish girl, you can create her like this. This is one of the hairs I was using for tomboyish girls. As you can see, not all tomboyish girls need to have short hair. They can have a bit more longer, like this one, like a medium hairstyle, and actually they can have a long one, like this one. Who told that tomboyish girls can't have a long hairstyle? Alright, let's go back. If you want to create a young kid, like younger, I was usually using this. Let me just find you as the front here. So for young children, I recommend using much more childish hairstyles like this one, like two ponytails like this down. Because young children, they probably want to have their hair like fancy done, and they'll probably have it like this. Or if you want the character to have different hairstyles, I recommend these ones. So I recommend this one as a short hair. This one begin very well for like 1-year-olds. This one it's actually good too. This one it's actually for a bit more grown-ups, as well as this one, but it's used. And this one for like a girl who's much more clumsy and doesn't have time to make her hair. And this one too. So I recommend these different hairstyles. Alright, then we have what other types of girls we can have? The short haired ones. The short haired ones can have like this. So they can have their hair short like this. You can actually, so as you can see, you go and that front hair, and actually you can give it a bit this hairstyle so it will actually be on the lines so that it will be pleasant for the eye. So short hair girls don't need all the time to have exactly short hair. In the back of them you can add like a bit of more longer hair. Or short girls can have like this hairstyle but actually two buns up. And this is not really a short hair, but it works. I am actually, my Vanny design actually has this type of hair. Or you can actually add these ones that are now for Gacha Club. These ones work too. You can actually, if you really want, you can adjust them inside of Gacha Club's feature. Alright, let me just take out. Also, there's another short hair from now on, is this one. This one actually does not work very well with some of the characters design that people do, but I do find it useful to some different characters, and I do use it, even though I don't really show. So you can use for it like a little shorter, like from, you can use Gachaverse Gacha Life front hair so that it will work like this one. Wait, let me just make a bit, yeah, so like this. And I actually really like, and again it does not need to have exactly a short hair. You can actually add some back hair. Alright, then we have the girls with pigtails. So as you can see, you can use this type of rear hair. This one, or this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You have, but now let me show you a few on these. So the pigtails different. So you can use for your characters different types of pigtails. And not all of them need to have the same pigtails. Some of them can have it a bit more curly. Some of them can have them like this. Some of them can have them like very short. Or some of them can have it even more poofy. You don't need to copy on your characters. Alright, some of them can have this short hair. This one is frequently used for Cassidy. And it's a good hairstyle. I mean, I like it myself and I use it. This one, it's adorable and it's again very used for young children. Yes, this one actually is one of the best pigtails styles that we have, because I actually really use it for almost all of my characters. But like I told, I don't really like putting the same. And now let me just show you a trick. So these ponytails may actually look a bit more ugly like this. If we adjust them, I'm gonna make her a bit smaller. I'm using them like this. I'm making them shorter and making them much more tighter. I'm using those pigtails for a puppet. Yes, I made those like this. I made her like, the big ones begin very long and very like away from the head. I don't like them, but making them close to the head and little, I like it. This reset button does not work sometimes. This here too. This here is actually very useful because it can actually be transformed inside of a like very small form like this one, and it's very good, small or big. I'm usually, if I'm making it smaller, I'm making them a bit more tight to the head. And usually I'm taking them a bit more down, as you can see, they are a bit more upper than the head. So I'm just giving some advices that everyone knows. Alright, so after this, we have this hairstyle that shows no ears. This is very well for animatronics that actually have ears. So let's talk about these. So if you want to design yourself an OC that's actually an animal, I recommend not using this, only if you put on some headphones or something, because your OC will actually show that has 4 ears. The same thing goes on with the wolf ears. These one too. So I don't recommend using these. Same with the rabbit. So most of my time I'm using them like this. I'm using a bit much more tighted to the head. This was actually a fancy mode. Wait, let me just take off the front head. So basically I'm using like this, or this. I know this one may show a bit of ears, but it's still good. Or this one, who shows absolutely no ear. Everyone has the same, or with a new feature that Looney has added, you can actually add this hairstyle and go to hats. Oh, I forgot to blank out this. And find the ears that you wanted. And after just, oh god, just make them to the size that you want. It's so hard to pick white when I have the Xbox game bar. There. And as you can see, you designed yourself the ears. So yes, I recommend it. Also, if a character has this, if a girl has this hairstyle, this rear hair with flowers, does not mean that they're soft. All of the, almost everyone takes this hairstyle as a soft character persona. But I don't. I see a tomboyish girl with this hairstyle too, so don't tell the time put who has this one to actually cover their hair, the half of, oh my god, I can't talk. It's late and I can't talk. Half of their face became very shy and everything, like it can actually be a bit more tomboyish or something like that. Like I love to use this rear hair with the front hair like this. I just love it. Alright, I'm just gonna show a few things about some other. I saw almost everyone, so no, almost nobody who uses this. Ears, I don't know why. I think that they are cute and nice. Either this, I know it may look a bit funny, this type of rear hair, but I'm assuming you, if you find a fitting front hair and accessories, you can actually design it. Design a character on this. If you want, I can show. So this, I don't know how many people will enjoy this, but I like it. I like it. For this hairstyle does not need to be only like it's for girls or it's only for boys. You can use this hairstyle for all the genders because it's a short hairstyle and it looks and for girls and for boys. You don't need to be like hitting on a person because they used it for a girl or hitting on a person because they used it for a boy. We have again this hairstyle that wasn't really agreed by most of the people. I don't know why, but mostly because it's only on a side, the rear hair. I don't know why. I think that it's a nice hairstyle, and I actually like it. So let me just design myself. I'll design my character name about back hairs. So let me just put my favorite rear hair. I'm usually wearing this rear hair because I just like it. Alright, let's talk. So about back hairs. Everyone uses only these at short hair. These characters back here actually don't need to be only the first 5 because there are a ton of other talented back here. So we have this one, who's actually like a messy haircut, but as a back hair. Then we have this one that I absolutely love it. It's the back hair number 994. So basically this hairstyle can actually be adjusted to any of your, how you want. So it can be adjusted to look like this or how you want the character to be like. But this does, or this. Everyone only uses these, the first 5 and the 81. But there is this one, there is this one, this one. I use almost all of the hairstyles. The only one that I'm not using, so this one I am using. The only one is this. Why? Because I think the hair is a bit too long, but I think if I'm gonna learn how to adjust it, I think I'll actually can work with it. Alright, ponytails. So the ponytail, everyone, it's... So let's talk a bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. Everyone for Monika, it's using this. I mean, yes, it is looking like Monika from the game, not gonna lie. Oops, pardon. But don't you think it's a bit too long? Monika from the game has a bit more shorter. So I recommended making it a bit more shorter like this. Maybe like this. And a bit more tighter to the head, but it works. Alright, so I really like this hairstyle and it goes on for Monika because it has this white like the white ribbon in the head. Alright, so this is, yes, so you don't need, when we had Gacha Life, I actually understood it, you couldn't actually adjust or anything, but yes, Monica can have this hairstyle too because still a bow, a ribbon, or this one actually does not really fit her, but you know, or this one. I actually used to think that this was actually Monica's hairstyle until I actually found this. For Natsuki, everyone tried to use this, but everyone was like, oh my god, the bows are so small, you don't even see them because of the rear hair. I don't know. I see them. And if you really don't see them, just adjust them. Like, serious. There. Is this adjusted enough? Now you can see them. So I can say, now you have millions of opportunities to actually create a unique character. Of course, if you want to take someone's character, but I say, you don't need to. Again, the only hairstyle that I can't actually, I never use it, is this one. I don't know, the messy hair actually. I don't really like either this one. I don't know if people like it or use it. I don't question why, because I don't know myself. Ahoj. Almost no one uses ahojas. But here I'm here to recommend a few. So if you want the character to have just a small one, I recommend this one. Alright, let's just make the screen again big. Or this one. This one is actually a funny one. And now, I really use this one. It's very nice and aesthetic. I'm thinking. This one, and this is the smallest ahoj in the history of gachas. And it's adorable. And I really enjoy this one. I'm using it a lot. And yeah. About front hair. Alright, so front hair actually has a ton of different types. And I'm going to talk. If you want a messy type, like a girl who just woke up, you can use this one. Because it's a bit more showing that she didn't brush her hair. Or if you want to show that the girl is a bit more clumsy. Or actually you know she's not really the best one at making her hair, or she's not having enough time, or she's a bit more of a nerdish. You can have this. It looks like my real life hair. If she got out of the shower, you can use this. Or if she's like going to make herself to cut her hair or to trim it. Don't use it all the time. I don't know, I'm actually never using this one. Either this or this. But I saw people use it. Alright, about this hairstyle, I actually used it a lot and I really enjoyed it. At boys, I really not this one, where is it? Here. I really enjoy these hairstyles and this. I have a ton at boys. And yeah. And this one, I don't know why nobody's talking about this one. It's adorable. And this one's, okay, this one I'm using it a lot for my characters because I think it's just adorable how it goes on with the short hair. As well as this one, it goes amazing with the short hair. Listen. And this one. So now let's talk about aesthetic colors. So, no. Just don't. Oh my god, I'm burning my eyes. Just don't make this. Like, this is not aesthetic. It's killing your eyes. If you want an aesthetic color, like hair, I have a few ideas. If you want to make it green, make it like this. It's pleasant for the eye and actually it's adorable. If you want to make it a bit more like neonish, there you go. But always outline it with a dull color. Don't outline it like with the next color, like this. So this is the main color and outline it with this, because it's still burning your eyes.